Today's the day, people. Today, we finally see how I plan to foil the thin, tiny grass pieces of the duck stamp project. Depending on how long you've been following my journey, you may or may not have heard about the mullet method. So let's dive in. When you're foiling thin pieces and you know you're going to have to trim off some of that foil, I like to put as little as possible on the front, leaving extra foil for the back. Hence, the mullet. But this approach can save me a ton of time when it comes to trimming the foil, because now I only need to trim up the backside and not both sides. Burnishing the edges of these thin pieces becomes a very delicate procedure. Too much force and you can snap the glass. But once it's on the table and you're burnishing the top and bottom sides, it's not as big of a deal. Now that the foil is pressed onto the glass, we can better see how much we need to trim off in order for light to shine through the back of this piece. You can take off a lot or a little, dealer's choice, but I personally like to take off a decent amount. I start my cuts in the middle of the piece and work my way to an edge. Then spin the piece around, find where the cut began, and make my way to the other edge. To be honest, this is probably my favorite part of the entire process. The peeling just tickles some part in my brain that I cannot get enough of. And there we have it, one of the many thin pieces of glass that's ready to join its herd. Okay, now that that piece is done, I also wanted to show this piece getting foiled because it's that stupid brown wispy glass. Since it's a thicker glass, the mullet method isn't required as long as I continue using this 3/16 inch foil, which is pretty nice. Same rules apply though for being cautious while burnishing. The backside tip of the glass was the only spot that needed to get trimmed up so it doesn't get swallowed up by solder later. Fun fact, solder will only go where the foil is, unless there's so much solder that it finally bridges across. So by having even the thinnest of gaps in your foil, the solder will naturally want to separate. Kinda cool. Thank you so much for watching and being patient for this part as I work my way through the stained glass process for the duck stamp project. If you haven't already, be sure to tap the follow button as it's the best way to support my channel and the content that I create. Plus, I try to engage as much as possible in the comment section, so don't be shy and say what's up.